This is the first snow of 2018 here in New York City. But because I got my Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT, I am completely ready for the snow. So I've said this a couple of times. I really personally believe that the Jeep Grand Cherokee is the best product that FCA makes. And I guess I could add to that the Durango and the Durango SRT. So if you figure the SRT products come fully loaded with all of the equipment possible, then that would make it so the SRT products are the absolute best products. For the people who absolutely don't want the horrible gas mileage, because as you can see, I'm getting 10.7 miles per gallon in this beast. For people who don't want horrible gas mileage, there's always the Overland Summit. The Overland Summit's about $50,000 or something, and that comes with all the equipment. Like, it comes with the collision warnings, the back sensors, comes with the ultra view moon roof that you can see is covered with ice right now. And you can also pay $5,000 extra, and you can get better leather inside your car. Uh-oh, look at this motherfucker. Oh, it's sliding. Oh my God. So you see, I'm staying away from that Toyota Solara right there because I don't want to hit him. You know, these people keeping these Solaras, they're waiting for somebody to hit them so that they can try to buy a Lexus when they sue for, you know, more money and everything. The last thing I want to do is hit that piece of shit. Fucking Solaras. But anyway, as I was saying, oh man, a piece of ice made it inside. Okay. One of the problems with, like, people buying these race cars, like when you're buying SRT and all that stuff and Mustangs, one of the problems is the weather. Like this morning when I drove out this morning, it didn't look anything like this. The snow and all, you see all this ice and all this snow, there's very little salt that has been put down. The problem is when you have a daily driver, especially if you're trying to protect your family, you got to make it so that you have a daily driver that is always ready. And these Jeeps and these all-wheel, don't you even think about moving. Okay, so anyway, these Jeeps are always ready. Now, some people, you know, you can't afford the highest end of one of these models, but you can get an all-wheel drive something else. Like you get like, I mean, you know, if you're just driving around your family and everything, you don't care if the kid throws up in your car and everything. Like, you got like little infants and stuff. Just get like, I don't know, a RAV4 or something. Or a Nissan Versa or whatever has all-wheel drive over at Nissan. I don't pay too much attention to their stuff. But bottom line is, in your car fleet at your house, you definitely want to have at least one car that is all-wheel drive. And because you're going to probably want high ground clearance, you might as well make it an SUV. All-wheel drive cars are cool too. However, they have lower ground clearance because, you know, they're so much lower to the ground. So that can be a problem, especially if you're dealing with these snowbanks. Like, for instance, if I want to park on a snowbank where nobody has shoveled and nothing, you see all this shit? All this is ice. You could slip at any time. If I want to park on top of that, or let's say I want to park right up on top of one of those curbs, I could park right up on top of one of those curbs because the ground clearance in the front of this car is higher than 12 inches. So an SUV makes the most sense. And it's always good to have at least one SUV. If you want a race car, that's cool. But there's a lot of people come on my channel that are like, oh man, you got my dream car. I want to get a one car. And I'm like, oh, nope. Hey, slow your ass down. This fucking sliding goddamn Solara. Okay, so anyway, even the Jeep Wrangler right there, he had to spin out for a second. I just turned a little bit to the side. I was like, oh shit. But see, this is what I'm talking about. This shit is dangerous. You haven't seen any of these, what is this? See, that's the new that's Cherokee right there. You haven't seen any ice sweepers. What are those things? The salt guys. You haven't seen any of the salt spreaders. If my 4x4 is having any trouble whatsoever because of all this ice, now it's not having too much trouble, but I'm just saying, if it's having this level of trouble because there's just fresh ice on the ground, it's like, imagine what somebody who has a rear-wheel drive car right now is going through, you know? And if you're lucky, you know, if you have a rear-wheel drive car and it has a very heavy front end, you might be okay when you're trying to get in and out of snow, but the problem that you're going to have is, you know, unless you have very, very good tires like winter tires, you might have some issues stopping. Nobody wants issues stopping. Now, even the tires that I have on this truck are actually all-season performance tires. If I wanted to get snow tires, like let's say if I want to get some snow tires, like if I'm in Canada or something, I would get like Blizzaks in the size that this rim on this car takes, and I'd probably have a second set of rims, so this way I could change the tires and the rims at the same time. But as you can see, it's very, very dangerous out here. There's going to be a lot of car accidents. So basically, I'm going to get home as soon as possible and get myself off the street. And some people ask, oh, do you drive around in snow mode? And yeah, I do. I click it into snow mode right here. All you got to do is go sport, all-wheel drive, snow, tow, whatever. And I go into sport mode because sport mode reduces the number of gears that you have access to, so as to make it so that you don't run the risk of running too fast, because you don't want your engine idling too fast. And then, so no, snow mode works perfectly. Automatic also works. Like you just hit that auto, you just turn that to auto, or not tow, you just turn it to auto. Either one works just fine. But the bottom line is, when you're dealing with this ice and snow and shit, and there's no salt yet, which they're gonna salt the roads down later, then you don't have to worry too much. But my God, it's like, gotta be so careful out here. But that's the thing. So yeah, we're getting hit with this is not, I don't think this is classified as a blizzard, but we're getting hit with snow. First snow of the year, and hopefully it doesn't get too much worse or whatever. But I'll definitely be making updates as long as I have this Jeep about how it's doing. But thus far, it's been great. I am due for a service appointment. What is it? I'm due for a service appointment December 22nd, and the all-wheel drive system will be serviced. It'll be flushed and it'll be cleaned and all that. So all that's cool. But this is a very, very capable vehicle. It's a very, very obviously powerful vehicle. It's very capable. It keeps everything nice and warm. My ass is nice and warm. I got the heated seats. And yeah, I mean, it does what it has to do. That's all it has to do, is just do what it's supposed to do. That's all. But it's a very good truck. It's a very, very good truck. I think this is really FCA's best product. Everything else they make, like the Maseratis and all that, yeah, those are cute and everything. The thing about it is you need more space. So it's like most people, they would rather buy a Levante than to buy the Maserati. You don't buy the Maserati, you buy the Levante over the Ghibli. It's sliding. Oh, goddamn. I don't want to crash into this fucking bank right here. Jesus. Yeah. But now, and then, some people say, oh, well, how does your tires, your sport tires perform on, what is it called? Snow and ice. Now, again, it's like, these are all season performance tires. They do work well in the snow and ice, so long as there's at least a decent amount of salt down, because nothing really is perfect in pure ice unless you have perfect snow tires. So yeah, you definitely want to get yourself, if you live in a northern climate, you definitely want to get yourself some snow tires. But the performance all season tires, they're okay, but I would say that if you're in a place where it's constantly snowing, constantly icing over, yeah, you get yourself some snow tires, and you'll be golden. You'll be perfect. You'll never have to worry about a thing. But I haven't had any problems. Like, I've never, as long as you respect the vehicle, you drive, cautiously, carefully, it's like you don't really have to worry about much. It's the truck does what it's got to do. It does exactly what it's got to do, and that's that. So basically, that's all I was gonna say. Whoa, Jesus, this thing is still sliding sideways. Wow. Yeah, but this ice is something else. But basically, as you could, this thing is like, there's nothing but ice down there. Goddamn. So yeah, that's all I was saying. So basically, just a little update, because I love making vlogs about this. This is my favorite vehicle. This is the best product FCA makes. I know people want Hellcats and Demons and all that stuff, but when it comes down to you have to get something practical, make sure you get yourself an all-wheel drive truck. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. global warming, climate change make it so you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready for any eventual changes in the weather. You have to be ready.